Hi, this is Rock. We're going to talk about the switch function, which was one of my favorite functions. I use it all the time lately, and it's so fun to use. So we're going to start off with pretending we've got t-shirts to sell. And let's say we have different sizes. We've got small, let's put small there, we'll put medium here, and large over here. In this, we're going to have a list of colors, and then we're going to have a cost. And we're going to have blue, and I'm going to copy this, put this over here. Okay, so now we're going to use the switch function. I'm going to say equals switch, and the input that we're going to have here is whether you're choosing small, medium, or large. Let's have that be a drop down here. Make this data validation list where we have as the source small, medium, large. Okay, now we can choose from there, and then we can also choose the color. So we'll do another data validation list where we have as the source these colors, and we'll choose green as an example here. And then what we want to do is have the lookup be based on what is chosen here. We're going to do the cost equal to switch, and the expression that is going to be the input for the switch is this. And then we'll have different values. What I like to do with switch, if I have the room, is to use Alt Enter and get down to the next line, and we'll do multiple pairs. So the first input, if the input is small, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to do an X lookup of this in this array, and we're going to return this array. And now we're going to do another pair of the value and then the result. So the next one is going to be medium, and then we'll do an X lookup. And for medium, we are also going to be looking up this E14, but instead of H16 through H20, this time we're going to say this, which is N16 through N20, and then we're going to return this. And just as a habit, I should probably have gone ahead to make those an absolute. I don't think it'll matter in this case, but as a habit, it's good when you do X lookups to have the references, whether it's for the lookup array or the return array, to be absolute values. So you see how I'm creating a pattern here. I've got the input for the switch, which is the expression, and then value 1, result 1, value 2, result 2. I'm creating a pattern of input, output. And I can make it easy on myself by just selecting this, hitting Alt Enter, and pasting, and just replacing here large, and then the lookup here is still the same on E14, but then for the large, this is going to be the lookup array, and then the return array is going to be here. And at the end of this, I'm going to go ahead and close that with parenthesis. And now that's my cost. If I take all these, I'm holding Control while selecting. If I take all those and make those accounting format, that'll help. So now I can have a lookup. So the green small is 1880. The green medium is 3262, and the green large is 4174. And then I can change to blue, small, medium, and large, etc. So what I've been able to do here with Switch is expand the variability of the input to any function I want to do. This could have been just a regular lookup, but I would have had to have so many different choices. In this, I can make the expression that feeds into the switch based on this. There's so much to do with Switch. We're going to use it in a lot of different ways as we move forward. So be sure to catch on to what this one does and how it works. And that's Switch. Next, we're going to look at column and row. See you then.